now the internet has arrived in a rural Africa. That is an extraordinary transformation. We are not talking of city areas, but we are talking of a rural Africa, a transformation.
My president's role, whom I represent in the U.S., is economic diplomacy. We're looking for economic development for my country. We're looking for positive economic partnership, and we're looking for people-to-people contact for cultural development and understanding and peace in the world. Technology is very vital to my country because it's like a catalyst. It's going to help especially sub-Saharan African countries, which Ghana is part, to leapfrog and catch up with the rest of the developed world. It helps to bring security, it helps to increase production, and it helps technical know-how, and helps economy at the end of the day. So we are very much ready for technology.
The idea behind the first Cyber Sister City project in Agogo and in Fort Lauderdale was to learn what's needed and how to go about initiating, staging, deploying, and sustaining effective information and communication technology models so that it can have an impact in the communities over a long period of time. By creating these partnering relationships and by leveraging those across many different sister city relationships, eventually you touch all the world.
In the United States, we talk about something called the digital divide, and those that have access to the internet and computers and those that don't. And working with Citrix and the Sister City organization, we're also trying to bridge that digital divide between countries.
And so many people this morning, I'm told, have come to register to learn the science of computer technology and the use of it.
You already have the teachers trained.
We have the teacher trained, and they are prepared to move.
I had my education through basics of computers, went to the hardware, and I got the database and the internet app. So computer studies is not any problem. And I wish everybody in the country can have that access to learn something, at least the basics of computers, because it's going to help this nation and it's going to help the individual learning it.
The web, like other components of the internet, operates on the client-server principle of computing.
We had the honor and privilege to go by one of the schools yesterday, and computer technology at a very rudimentary level has been introduced, but it's been enough for the children to understand the ramification of having this center opened and its impact on their ability and their facilitation of being able to see the world and have the world experience them.
My name is Rexford from Punjab. When I grow up, I want to be a parrot.
It's going to join us to the global village because we have the access to the other parts of the world.
I am very happy to be invited to join you today at this very important event.
Well, we're here in Agogo, and this is quite a welcoming.
On behalf of Citrix Systems, we are honored to be here today to commission the Agogo ICT Center. Today, we open the doors of technology to the people of Agogo. They are now part of the global village.
Let's get inside.
We want to move to the next lesson. So when you get to Yahoo, if you want to go to Yahoo Messenger, that means you need to chat with somebody who also has a Yahoo Mail. You find sign up there. You are there. Click on my mail. Yeah. And it will take you to Yahoo Mail. /www.goggles.com. You just click here. So in that box down there, anything that you want to see on the net, go Google search and you're through.
You are welcome to Citrix ICT Administrator Office. This is the server room.
This is a recipe that we're learning how to make better and better. And soon we'll be able to help to show other people how they can take this recipe and do it on their own in their local community and in the communities in their sister cities abroad.
There are efforts now to extend the connectivity that the center has brought into Agogo into some of the commercial establishments, the local banking establishment, the local medical facility, and several local schools are reaching out to utilize the resources. Those resources in turn will ultimately be extended to the local population.
Rainforest. It was all forested, rainforest, fake rainforest. So imagine somebody takes a chainsaw and within 10 minutes, a tree of that size, which are taking over 250 years to mature. Now, they and then it's been taken to a sawmill right to Europe or elsewhere. And they don't do anything in return. If they were replanted, so be it.
But you couldn't start a forest on a savanna.
No.
The forest fires that come every year will kill it again and again and again. So removing the native forest has been caused a great tragedy in the country. And reestablishing that forest has to take a lot of vision and a lot of effort. This is what the vision of Nana Sapon. Start with the teak, develop a forest, and then bring the native species back.
And now with the internet here, I'm sure that we can reach out to the world and tell them, to all those who care about the environment, that Africa also has to be spoken for. These people, they are not looking for donations to themselves. They are serious people who want to work for a living. They are not lazy. They want to work. Between yesterday and today, more than about 300 people have come to see me to work on this project. So it is important that you carry the message.
What we're looking at here is a community project, an excavation project designed to raise tilapia. This is the first fish farm for the area of Agogo. These are day laborers. They work every day. They get paid every day. And the difference in their home life has been changed radically because of this. These same people will benefit when this area is used for fish farming because they'll be harvesting the fish. There is no aquaculture currently in this region. This is a honeybee hive that we put about 2 months ago. And you can see it's well occupied right now.
This is the Nana Sarpong Research Center, where we will be bringing the students that are in the honey project. This is a place where we will take them and they'll actually bunk here to learn about agricultural farming. And we're going to teach them and show them how the honey is actually captured. So they will learn the full aspects of the business itself.
And the honey that is produced here, I have tasted honey from all over the country. Yes. But the chemistry of the land in this way makes Agogo products so different from the others.
The ICT Center will allow farmers as well as students in this area to connect with America and actually worldwide.
We believe technology will be an instrument for positive change to bring Africans who are in diaspora to come back to their roots and reconnect and see how they can help.
And so for the African that has been displaced, especially the African in America, the need to be able to re-embrace their culture at its highest level, understanding it as a spiritual system, understanding it as a cultural system, understanding it as a functional system, to understand that it is through reconnecting with their culture, the dilemma that they face and the crime and the drugs and the disenfranchisement of the families will be dissolved once they are able to reconnect and embrace which that is kindred to their spirit.
He is an example of the old and new coming together. He went to school in Britain and came back home, didn't forget his roots, and tried every means to make it better. Now he's taking the next leap, which is into technology.
And my vision is that we have to combine the old and the new. Now that we are getting new systems of development, and the old systems are still in place, if we put it together, leadership will determine the course of the future. And I'm part of the past, I'm part of the present. I hope to be part of the future because of what you have done for us in here in Agogo, in a rural area. Africa has suffered a lot of tragedies, but we are trying to make up lost ground. Our part of the case has not been told. The images you see on Africa are not the best. It can put people like you off. What do you want to go to do in Africa, that mess? But you braved this and came and have made it a possibility that people will see a more positive part of Africa, hoping for the best in life.